right, we are live. Good afternoon, hurling fans. You are looking live out on the pitch of the. Let me get a text out here to make sure I can get this going. Okay, so good evening, hurling fans. Hailstone Hurling starts now. You are looking live out on the beautiful pitch here at the Wisconsin Rugby Sports Complex in Cottage Grove, Wisconsin. Today we have the second match of the 2025 season. We'll be having Zach's team heading back out there in the Kerry jerseys that they wore in the first game, taking on Craig's team in the all burgundy Glanbia jerseys. Along with me in the booth is Leo Lane. Leo, how are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing great. And also working the camera will be Connor Flaherty. How are you, Connor? Thank you so much for the help. If we don't archive these games, no one will believe it happened. So, 0-0, Craig's team coming on. They're fresh, mostly fresh legs. They did have to borrow a couple players. I see Fiona is coming out for them. John Kenny played earlier. In fact, if I take a look at the rosters, you'll see they have a lot of subs. Dave Dodge is out. Dave Grieve is out. Connor F. is out. And Andy Gifford is out, as is and Adam S. In other words, they're only half their team, borrowing subs from Johnny Kenny's team, which of course results in basically two teams that are playing for a large amount of it, having already played 40 minutes. So they are really testing themselves out here today and their stamina, as they really are getting in a lot of great hurling here at the field. So let's take a look here. I could pop up the rosters here. I guess we aren't quite ready to go as the goalies head in. For Team Craig, it'll be Ian in for Adam S., Chris Dade in for Andy G., Benji, Brady, Connor F. is out. Dave Grieve is out. Craig is in. Dave Grieve is out, but they've got Bean in there for him. And then we've got John Kenny in for Dave Dodge. And Fiona, John Campbell, John Crawford, Phil Foyts, Ryan, and Tim Murphy are all finish out the roster for the red team. All right, we're going to do a throw-in right now and get this game started. And the throw-in is started. Leo, you tell me if they score while I enter this scoreboard, okay?
Okay.
All right, the clock is right. Here comes Sean. Swung on by Brady. A nice clear over to Fiona. Fiona now trying to collect it. She doesn't quite get it. It'll be John Kenny fading, pops it up and wide. Goes wide. No point. But first swing, I'd say, would be by Chris Carroll. Looks like your dad might be playing goalie again, Leo. What do you think of that?
He's probably gonna be tired.
Yeah, he'll probably be tired.
Sweaty car.
Yep. Brady tried to clear, but he doesn't. Instead, it pops up to Will Jackson. Chris Dade thinks quickly to knock it down and avoid disaster. Brady now flicking it high into the air. Ben Cottrell. Ben Cottrell sends it low into John Crawford, who gets it to his hand. He's covered by Doug. John Crawford puts it in on goal. Chris Lane makes sure to get in front of that and take his time. He puts it in low over to Allen. Allen now collects it. He's got Sean there if he wants him, but no, he wants to put it up and over the bar. He's feeling it from last game, but that also goes wide. And so we are, yep. And so now we have Ben Cottrell sending it in. Nicely done by Tobias. I'm going to see if I can get a live cast here to make sure it's live. Ball down. Benji. Connor, you tell me if they score, all right? Connor? Yeah, thanks, man. It is live. All right, great. It looks looking good here. I do believe we're good. Ball into the corner. It's Mike Tobias now. That'll be Liam Jones. Looks like he's still at the defensive position. He flicks it over to Tobias. Tobias comes to help. Liam now will not give up on it. And now we got a call. And the ball will be a free out. Sean O'Sullivan will take it. Sean O'Sullivan lifts and strikes. Long booming hit. It looks like he's trying for a point. No. Oh, caught by Will Jackson. Will Jackson sends it in a row. She just has to strike it on the ground to put it in, and it goes wide. No point. No goal. No score. John Campbell now sends it into Benji. Benji now has it. Benji, high flying puck. Goes up. Goes deep. But goes wide. No point. No point for that one. Oh, Connor Everything checking in for Game 2 Video Smooth. Thank you so much, Connor, for letting me know. God, Chris Lane sends it into Allen. Allen, great hands. He's made these shots many times before, but not today. A wide ball, 0-0. Perhaps a little fatigue from last game and that big come-from-behind victory that Zach's team was able to put together. Fiona now trying to hand pass over to Tim. Tim cannot quite get it. Zach now. Liam Jones heading in towards the midfield. He tries to hand pass over to Chris. He does. Chris now swings, but he's hooked. Chris Mafood trying to get it. Roan now trying to get it. She hits it on the ground. Flicked on by Brady. Ball goes over to Chris. Oh, he's pushed by Brady. That's a good call, and it'll be a 20-meter free taken by Sean O'Sullivan. Sean made many of these last game. I would imagine he's trying to pick up where he left off. Up and over the bar. 1 point for Sean O'Sullivan, and he gets the game going on points.
Quick hit.
Liam Jones now trying to get after it. Benji Cottrell. Hand pass over to John. This should be an easy goal, and it is. John Kenny goal.
It's great passing.
Yeah, that was good passing indeed. John Kenny, there he is, in for Dave Dodge with the goal. All right, so it should be 3-1 here. A sideline cut. Who struck that? That was
number 20. I don't know who he is, though.
Ball in. Thanks. It's Liam Jones fighting with Team Money, and he does come away with it. Nice little hand pass over to Zach. Zach looking to send it off his weak side, and he sends it in nicely, but Chris Dade goes down. He took one perhaps in a difficult spot, but it's collected by Roan. Roan hand pass over the head of Brady, gets on it, but he misses. That's going to hurt him now because Sean may have a scoring opportunity, puts it up, but puts it wide. No point. Now we've got John Campbell. Oh, he checks off Benji, who Allen runs over to cover. So we've got Chris Dade, boy, wishing he'd worn a cup. It looks like he's struggling out there. John Campbell hits it over the head of Liam and into John Crawford. And Johnny, if Johnny can get, he's pushed by Doug, but no call. Liam trying to get on it. Liam trying to get after it. He's getting in there to fight for it. John Kenny now has it. He puts it up and he puts it wide.
Ooh.
Wide ball.
It's a great
wide ball,
battle.
so we've still got 3-1 with Craig's team actually in the lead here in the maroon. On the goal scored by John Kenny earlier. Alan Morris now looking. He had Chris M, but he opts to go point and does not get it. He goes wide. Now Benji calling for it. An easy puck out. One bounce. Nicely done by John Campbell to get it to it. This is like the perfect hurling play. Wide ball. Accuracy. People are still having trouble really getting scoped in, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Now we've got Chris Lane. He'll send it up high into the air. Benji's calling for it. He spills out of his hand, but he's still on top of it. Sean now wants it. Now there's a call. There's a call by Benji, maybe laying on the ball, perhaps, or picked it up off the ground, I think. And that's going to hurt. You give any points, you do not want to give Zach's team any frees. Not today, at least. Sean O has been dead on, and he's dead on once again and gives them the lead. No, he does not. He brings them within one with a point.
Good ball.
You tell me if anybody scores while I'm putting this in, okay? What happened?
They played a ball right there, and
Did it
there was
go?
a foul.
Did it go wide? Oh, it's right here. Sideline cut. Good. All right. Thanks, Leo.
You're welcome.
All right. So we're gonna have another free. Oh, it must have been a foul. Another free by Sean. If he puts this up and over, teams have to learn you can't just be handing out frees. Another point, because what you're really handing out is points, and that hurts. Tie ball game now. Tie ball game. Sean O'Sullivan, really
Especially
the
when
scoring
he's taking
phenom. Yep, a lot of frees. That's going to be Phil Foyt sending it deep over, looking for Fiona. If it stays in, it might be a good ball, but it goes wide. Goes wide. It'll be a sideline cut by Zach Tribakowski, I think it is. Tribakowski. And he will sideline maybe over to Liam. Nope, he decides to. Oh, a nice
Good
pop-up
hands.
to Allen. Allen now sends it in looking for perhaps Chris, but he does not get him. It's going to be Phil Foyt's. Yep, Benji commanding the center of the field, calls for it, gets it, sends it up, but that ball's a point by Ben Cottrell, and they're going to like that because that puts Craig's team back in the lead, 4-0 or 4-3. All right, Chris Lane now looking to pop it up into his teammate. He sees Roan and Sean.
Good hands.
Sean grabs it and on the run puts it up and over the bar for a beautiful point from play. Sean can score from play or from free. I tell you, impressive run. That's in part on that great puck out by Chris Lane. Liam now trying to fight for it. He does. He kind of is able to flick it away, but unfortunately to the opposing team, John Kenny. John Kenny over to Benji. Benji is hooked nicely by Chris. He's able to collect it though. He's got the step on Sean. He could have a point. I'd call it an easy point, but not the way he put it up and over. That was a beautiful shot. Benji Cottrell with a point with his mom and dad here watching, which is another great thing. Well, 10 more minutes and a half, or 11, I should say. Roan tries for it, bounces over her head. Now it's going to be Phil Foyt. Phil, nice move
Great
to
move, yeah.
go against the grain. Oh, he swings, misses, and it just goes out of bounds. He doesn't know what else to say. He's tired. All right, so now we're going to have Team Zach in the white jersey in their second and their final game of the day, trying to go 2-0 to start the season, playing pretty well. But call on Benji who knocks down Sean. Sean went to the turf. So it is. Let's see here. Team Craig. Benji has. Sean puts it up and over the bar for another point.
Great turn.
Yeah.
Good ball in.
Ball down. This could be trouble for Team Craig, but no, he's challenged. Oh, nicely done by Phil Foyt, who never gives up on a ball. Benji with a
Great
ball
shot.
up and over the bar again. Great score there by Ben Cottrell, our GM. All right, and it's 1-3 to 0-5. A ball up. Wide ball. Sean O'Sullivan with all the scores here, while Kenny has a goal and Benji has 3 points for the for the Craig team, and that has them ahead by 1. Push by Allen, trying to keep it in. It's no call. Oh, blocked out by Allen.
Oh
It'll be
my
a
God.
sideline cut by Maroon. Sideline by Benji.
That was a great
Benji
block by
Cottrell will
Allen.
now be sending it off. Benji trying to get a sideline cut here. Oh, it's flicked. It goes off of Allen's stick. Now it's going to be Liam Jones trying to crash in on it. Liam and Allen. Liam with the quick feet. he gets it. He gets a foul. Well done. Oh wait, what's the call here? It'll be. Yep, it'll be a free out by White. We've got 6-5. Sean O'Sullivan, I don't think this is in his range to point, so but looks like he's gonna try. It's up and it is a wide ball, but he does have the range, just not the accuracy. There's Benji, who is wide open for a puck, but a beautiful puck by Campbell to Benji. Brady even had him in space. He's challenged by Zach. Brady over to Fiona. Fiona with a quick turn and shot. Up and over the bar by Fiona. Well done by Fiona. Fiona is in for David Dodge. No, Fiona is in on her own roster right now. Chris Lane sends it in. Knocked down by Ryan Conahan. Now, got a little pushing here. Ryan has to get it to his hand. He does. He's got Benji to send it out to, and he is able to release it. Benji now sends it in down the lane to Crawford. Knocks it down with his hand. Liam Jones trying to get position. Liam Jones is able to get on it, but it's out of bounds. It's out of bounds.
Good
out of
pass
bounds,
by
and
Benji.
it'll be maroon ball. Maroon sideline. Sideline by Ben Cottrell. Could he put this over the bar on the sideline cut? That'd be of epic proportions, but he could give it a shot. It's 7-5. That's what I have. Craig. Now Benji with a sideline cut here. Pops it up. Chris Lane knocks it back down.
That's not Chris Lane.
No, there's another Chris. Liam's got it now. He can't get it. He can't get it. He's all wrapped up. All right. So we have 1 forward of 5 points, which means Craig Wagner's team is up by 2 against what has to be an exhausted Zach team. Here comes Benji. Nicely blocked down by Liam. He's going to get it. He's got to get past Benji. Oh, he's wrapped up. No call. Liam sends it in. Well done by Liam to get it into Will Jackson. Oh, it's dropped in now. It's got to be John Campbell to collect it. He easily does to the chest. And Ryan now looking for Benji. Oh,
Good
Will
call.
Jackson will chase all the way back from his back line. Oh, he does hurry Benji into a poor shot, but it does end up being a maroon sideline cut. Maroon up by 2, 7-5, 1 4-5. I would say there's about 5 minutes left in the half. Benji with a nice flick into. Oh, look who's here! It's Tobias and Johnny, who have been going at it and keeping each other out of action. It's going to be well done by Sean. Sean sends it low. He's looking for Allen. Allen is getting shoved by his brother-in-law, Phil. They're both at it now. Allen has it. He sends off to his left and is able to get an overlapping Sean, but he's defended very nicely by Brady. Sean wanted a kind of a chop down on his arm there, I think, but he didn't get it. The ball is still on the ground. Phil wants to get it. Roan is on top of it now. It looks like Sean really won't be giving up anytime soon, and he doesn't. It becomes a dangerous situation. I think we're going to have a throw-in. 7-5. Not much scoring in the last say, minute or so. It seems minute or two, as teams are really kind of stuck in right now. And we'll have a throw-in. Sean on one side, Phil on the other. Sean, he doesn't quite get. Oh, it's Benji. Doesn't quite get it. Benji trying to maintain his composure to get it. It's flicked away. The ball is still not controlled by anybody particular, but Allen seems to have the step on it, puts it into Roan. Roan does not get it to her hand. Instead, it's going to be Phil. Phil over to Benji. Benji sends it in deep. That's inside the 20-meter line. And Chris Lane wisely lets it go over, so he has all the time in the world to puck to whomever he'd like, and that will be Sean, the number 1 player for
Should have one, yeah.
For Zach's team. That's up, but it's wide. Sean is just to the left of the upright. It'll be John Campbell now. Great puck out over to an open halfback, Phil Foyce. Phil Foyce now is not so open. Covered by Chris. Phil trying to get. Oh, Phil may be looking for a score. Sends it up, but over the bar. Over the end line. No point. Chris Lane with a quick puck out. And he finds Sean once again. Sean is going to give it another try. Sends this one up, but that goes wide.
Ooh.
Now it'll be John Campbell. John Campbell sees Brady. Very nice puck out to Brady. One hopper. Brady now turns, looks, has all the time in the world, but is unable to put it in the right space, and it goes out the end line. Chris Lane now. Chris Lane. Nobody's covering Sean on those puck outs. Sean's now got it. Sean looking again for, nope, this time he'll go low and try to get it to Will Jackson, and does well too, but boy, well defended by Ryan. Well done. Ryan Conahan, who's come a long way in just a couple of years. Benji now. Benji Cottrell. High rocket ball is wide. Wide ball. So we'll have a quick puck out. Fast and furious pace here for what I would say has been the last 2 minutes. And we have about 2.5 minutes to go to halftime. Oh, nice overlapping pass. Oh, swung on. The advantage given by now another pull. And that's a point awarded to Sean O'Sullivan. And Sean, great point from play.
This is a back and forth game.
Nope, Liam's now going to try and get on it. Great feet. He may look to score. Nope, he does not get it.
Miss it.
Ball now cleared away by Phil Foyts. Phil Foyts over to John Kenny. Boy, he's fought on well by Tobias. Tobias gives up just enough ground, though, that John can kick it away. But now Tobias has the better of him. Perhaps. No. He's down on the ground. Now Doug sweeps over trying to get on it. Also helping. Quick feet by Doug. Quick feet by John. We're going to have a send into Fiona. Zach's going to try and get the step, and he does. Now it'll be Fiona and Sean. Boy, this is a frantic last few minutes of the first half as Sean has it, but he's covered by a racing Team Money. Tim Murphy, ball in to John Campbell, sends it off for 65. 65, so it's 7-6. 4 to 6 points. Sean O'Sullivan with all 6 points. He may try and make it 7 now.
This is like a back and forth game.
Back and forth battle. You're right, Leo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, Sean O'Sullivan now looking to pop that over the bar for a point. Lift, swing, deep, long, accurate. Sean O'Sullivan continues to put on a free-taking clinic with his 7th point of the game. Well done to Sean, and he's carrying his team to the halftime mark. What happened there?
It's
wide ball.
Beautiful catch.
I see. So now we have Chris Lane looking to start the attack once again. There's Brady defending it. Puts it over to Benji. Benji's covered well by Chris M, but he's able to keep his eye on the ball long enough. Liam now giving chase, forces him to put it into a double cover John Kenny. Tobias not giving him much space. Oh, what an overlap. Team Money wanting it. Great pass to, but Doug throws the hip, sends it over to Zach, the captain. Gets rid of it, but it's knocked down into the hand of Shawno. Shawno sees Allen there, tries to hand pass, but instead it's intercepted by Brady. Brady sees Benji, but that's intercepted. Chris M couldn't finish it off. He can. He puts it off on the ground. He's double covered now by Brady. Could have some trouble here.
It's a great move.
He's trying to, but he is, oh, that could be, nope. He pops it off the stick. This is crazy. There's a call. Halftime, the call. So I have, so you have a tie ball game, Donald? 7-7? 1-4 to 7. I have 1-4 to 7. Tie game. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Tied at 7s, yeah.
That was a good half.
That was a good half. Well, once again, we've got quite a display of hurling for our people tuning in. It's good to see a tie ball game, 7-7. Currently at this stage, we have John Campbell with a clean slate. John Campbell and his fullbacks, no goals on them, but they have a lot. But the mids, there's been a lot of fouls that have allowed for Sean O'Sullivan's freeze, and therefore he's put it over the bar 7 times. I think 1 from play, 6 from freeze. That would be my estimate. And on the other side, I have Craig with the goal scored by, was that Brahadish? It was by John Kenny, excuse me. Bra was last game. John Kenny with a very nice goal, if I remember, was a ground hurl. And then we have Benji with 3 of those points as well. And Fiona with a point. Well done to Fiona. So we have some good scoring, great defense, great defensive showing, and a very tired Zach team hoping that they can find a way to score one more point than Craig's team and get out of here with a 2-0 record to start the season, which would be incredibly impressive. But they've got 20 more minutes to go. They've got to keep it together, and it probably is easier said than done having played 60 minutes of hurling already. But it's a decent day out here. The weather is nice. It's not particularly scorching hot, and all in all, it's very doable for them to pull off a 2-0 start and send both teams to play each other at 5:15, 0-1. But on the other side, we've had a great performance, particularly by Benji Cottrell, really controlling the mids. And John Kenny with that great goal. He's in the right place, looking to assist. And what his motivation obviously is to put Zach's team back to 1-1, so that his team could potentially finish 1-1 for the day and be tied at the top. So he's the man to really have lots of motivation to help Team Craig somehow find the win. So lots to play for and lots of motivation on both teams. We will see who prevails. I would predict that how we start is really going to be an indicator of exactly where the half will go. And I say that primarily because oftentimes adjustments at halftime can be massive. And in a hurling game where there's not much stoppage, you can't really, you're going to try to adjust on the field, and you could find yourself in a lot of trouble if you don't come out prepared for all scenarios. So that's what we're looking at here in Game 2 of the 2025 season. And looking forward to some more action. 20 minutes of fast-paced hurling here at the Wisconsin Rugby Sports Complex at Cottage Grove, Wisconsin. I could pop those stats up for you again. Looks like I'm going to have to do some adjusting as far as getting the screen to cover all. I think it's still set for indoor, and so which were only 9 people, but there's up to 13 players on these teams. So sorry if your name didn't make the cut, but I will work a little bit on that. Again, a beautiful day out here in Madison. I don't know if anyone's watching this live. A lot of these recordings are done primarily to archive and perhaps watch behind the bar after all these games as we hang out here at this clubhouse that we're so lucky to be able to use for our leagues. Leo, do you have anything to drop in here?
I think that how one team is going to win in this is probably starting the half with high intensity and finishing with high intensity.
That's a good bookmark, a good bookends suggestion. It really is the mid game. You know it's going to get slow. People are going to get tired. They're going to lose their focus, and then there may be a final 5-6 minutes where whoever finishes with the most intensity can really pull this off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know one thing that Zach's team probably looked at the setup and thought, oh, geez, we got to play 2 in a row just to start the season. But they've got to be happy now with their performance, winning the first game and getting in on the first 20 minutes to a tie game at halftime. What that means for them is they're only 20 minutes away, and they have to be happy with their situation. I see the team Maroon, Craig's team, coming out. They too are really looking to start off on the right foot for their season. I note that they were plagued by missing players. We have a formal means of handling that situation, and that is if you are missing, say, your third round player, you can recruit from the other team, the third team, anyone who is below that third round. So they are, so we still get the games off, and it's still somewhat competitive, but it's a hit. You're moving from the third round to the fourth. That doesn't always translate into a good thing. So they are kind of playing a little bit behind the eight ball with so many subs, but that is the hand they've been dealt. So they're going to have to just play it out. We're going to get going here soon, which is great to see, and I will get this clock started. So it will start at 20, and we have Donald O'Donovan reffing the game, our hurling commissioner. He's checking in on John Campbell, who says, yep, he's just about ready, I think. And the throw-in. That's it. We're going to start that clock up. Try it again. Tell me if anyone scores, Leo, while we're going here. All right, the clock is now correct. We are at 20 minutes with 20 to go. Collected nicely by Phil Foy. It's a big hand pass. He's hoping to get off to Craig. Instead, it's Liam who intercepts it. Oh, too many steps. Too many steps. He had open pastures, but what he forgot was he needed to bounce it off the stick. But I think that was a tight call. I would say maybe at 5 or maybe 6 step at most. And he gives up a free to Benji, which could be costly. Let's see if he puts it over. Here we go. Lifts Benji now. Pops it up and over the bar it goes. Benji Cottrell with another point. This time from a free. And he puts his team in the lead. Ball up over the bar. Who put that over the bar?
I missed that one.
Do you see who hit that over the bar?
Yeah, it might have been Fiona. It might have been Alan.
Anyway, it was the white team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they got a point. Got it. Ball in. Here comes Sean. Sean's now looking to send it to Roan. She's open. Gets it to her hand. Collapsed upon. Tried to collect it as Phil. Phil unable to get it. Sean. Okay. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Fiona now puts it on low. Will can't get it.
Good D.
Now it's going to be Phil. Uh-oh, this is going to be Chris who's going to strike it on the ground. Collected by John Campbell. Ball in. Zach sends it low, but it's, I'm not sure if that went off of Fiona's stick. No, he's saying that it was just a clash of the ash, and it was Zach who put it out of bounds. So we have 0-8 to 1-5, and that would put us at level again. Benji stomping down the grass, which is legal. Being careful not to make a divot, which would be illegal. And here comes Benji. Sideline cut goes low. Down into Zach. Zach knocks it down as Fiona trying to get on it. Doug trying to scoop it up. And Sean now trying to get on it. He's got it. He's going to swing hard on it to send it into Roan and Will. Will falls on top of Chris Date, I think that was. John Campbell now low. Will, he's able to pop up. How did he get that? Saved by John Campbell, a diving save. He gets it. He rolls over his shoulder, is able to send it in low to Benji. Benji's now challenged by Allen. Benji now puts it in low to Fiona. Zach tries to get the step on her. It's going to be anyone's game. It's Fiona, though, is able to get it. She pops it over her shoulder, trying to get it over to perhaps John Crawford, but it's going to be Doug. Doug's going to get it. Doug's going to flick it over to Tobias. Tobias not quite able to get it. John Kenny now is in the mass of humanity that is the ball huddle. And we'll just throw it in, given the dangerous situation once Tobias went to the ground and no one really with any particular possession of it. So now we're going to have a throw-in. Throw-in to Johnny. Or throw-in. Johnny gets it. Johnny now trying to get it to his hand, though. He's chasing it. He's shouldered nicely by Tobias. Goes over to Crawford. Crawford tries to, oh no. Hopefully Johnny is, that could be a shoulder problem because it was shoulder to shoulder. I don't like that. Let's just point it over here. Yeah, that's good. No worries. No, we want to see how he's doing. Or maybe over here, point it over to this goal. See who's over here. That's good. So Johnny, I think you can put him in the camera now. It looks like he's recovering Could be a shoulder, or it could be a rib. Hopefully it's nothing. It's nothing. Oh, it is below the. Looks like it's below the waist, and it's probably a Charlie horse. Took something real hard to the thigh, and he's gonna limp it off.
That's really
No, looks like he's coming off, and it'll be Andy Bean coming on, number 12. Yep, yep, yep. And it doesn't look like he's walking too gingerly, other than, yeah, he's not even going for ice. He's just trying to recover. That was quite a hit. And here comes Ben G. Cottrell, hoping to put it up and over the bar. Nope, he's going to pass it. Passes it to Ryan. Ryan pops it.
Very
That
wide.
goes 65. No, wide ball. Wide ball. Still 8-8. 1-5 to 0-8.
We've been lucky with the games today. Very
Yep.
close.
Sean O sends it into Allen M. Allen sends it up and over the bar. Nice score by Allen for a point.
Goes through two people. Liam with the ball.
Over to Allen. Allen now sends it in low. Sends it in low. It's going to be Phil Foyts. Phil with a great swing into Ben
Good switch.
Cottrell. Our general manager sends it into the goal box,
Good
and
block.
Chris decides he wants to knock it down. Probably wise. Going for it with your hand that close to the goal could be disastrous. Liam trying to get on it as well. I can't quite get through that grass there to lift it, but he's not giving up on it. And it's Allen who nicely, Doug with a nice flick to Allen. Allen with it. Oh, but he stumbles. Now it's going to be Craig Wagner, the captain, making an appearance. He tries to get it to Fiona. Zach, well done over to
Just having a go.
Andy Bean, though. Andy Bean, nice pass. This is trouble for. Oh, what a
What a
save by
save.
Chris Lane! It's popped down, and it's going to be collected by Zach. Zach now heads into Sean. It's flicked away by Brady. Allen, though, has it. He can pass. Oh, he's blocked down nicely by Brady again. Brady with two nice stops. He's got Sean if he wants him. He puts it over to Sean. Sean now gets in. He's at about the 25, and Brady makes a
Yeah.
cynical foul, you would call that. But he had no opportunity for a goal quite at that point, so it'll just be a free. But it's basically giving away a point the way Sean's been taking those frees. Anything inside the midfield, he's been very, very accurate. We'll see if he can keep that streak going. Up and... Hey, what's the call? Nobody called anything, so I don't know if that was a point or not. That ball's up and over the bar for Ben. Since there was no call, I'm going to give no point. Hey, was that a point? Down here? Okay. So that was a point from free by Sean. Sean now racing in. Now that'll be a call for steps as well. Or no, maybe wide. Just a wide, huh? Okay. Wide ball. Puck into Tim. Collect by Liam. Liam races past. He sends it up and... What is it? Wide? Okay, wide ball. I mean, yeah, I need these people back there telling people what happens. All right, Andy Bean. Andy Bean with it. Trying to get on it. He is able to flick
lift
it.
it.
Doug can't quite get it. Allen can't get it. Benji now. He's racing into a seam. He's got lots of space. Hand pass over to Fiona. Fiona puts it off the back of the crossbar, and Benji follows with the goal.
That was a great. That was
Great team play, right?
Team play, yeah.
Give it go, give it go.
Yeah. Good move.
That's Phil Foyts there.
Good hands.
So 2-6 to 10 points. You've got Craig up by 2 points now. Caught by Chris Lane. He keeps it out of the, or at least he keeps it out of the.
Goal.
Ball in here. And all right, now let's see. Who do I have? 2-5 and 2-6. So what's the 6-point? Fiona with one. Tell me if anyone scores, Connor. Wide
Allen
ball.
gets taken out.
All right. All right. So it's still it remains 2-6 to 10 points with about 10 minutes to go. My goodness, a 2-point game. I have 12 to 10. Was that a point down there when Sean put it over? Yeah. Yeah. I got 12 to 10, 2-6 to 10. John Campbell pops it up into the air. It's going to be Zach now. Fiona catches it. Fiona sends it in. Very nice score by Fiona, who had the mindset to go for a goal from quite a tough angle, but puts it high up in the air and over the bar. Ben Cottrell now. He's hit by Chris. Another hand pass. Fiona maybe looking for another quick score. Sends it in. Blocked by Chris Lane, but it'll be a 65. It'll be a 65. Craig's team up 3, 13-10. About 10 minutes to go. About 10 minutes to go. Yeah, the scoreboard says 50-minute games. We're playing 40. So I need to fix that in post. Only 9 minutes to go. We've got some great hurling going on as Benji is lining up. Probably drop the ball, maybe drop it over the bar to go a 4-point lead. That'd be fair play. With the lift and the strike, Ben Cottrell sends it up and wide ball, says Rowdy. Wide ball. That will be a lost opportunity there as
Good hands.
Now Zach's team is only down by 3. Hit by Allen.
Good ball.
Roan decides no, she doesn't want to get on it. Let Allen take it. Allen's up on the sideline. Now he's got a tough choice here. It's going to be Roan. Roan does collect it. She tries to get it to Liam, who's overlapping, but no. Now it's just space. Just wide open space. Sean with plenty of time. He's probably just going to look for points. Puts it up and wide ball.
Wide.
6 people on there, no signal.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
John Kenny now. It's not any much of a help for you guys to just sit behind the goal. We need some kind of a signal. Goes to the ground as Sean. Bean tries to get it. Nope. Swung on by John Kenny. Comes across.
Good
Puts it in the back
shot.
of the net. John Kenny, what a score. That could be the dagger for Team Craig.
Yeah.
That could be the dagger, but, so much time left. Still a 6-point lead. It's tough to... That's a point. That's a point by a long point by Sean.
Okay.
Distance and from play. Now it's only a 5-point game.
They gave a single.
Here we go. John
Signal.
Campbell looking to send it into perhaps Bean. Stepped on by Zach, but it's out of his hand. Bean trying to get it. He's keeping it in. Stays in. He's advancing towards the goal, but Zach is not letting him step any further. It'll be a flick over to Fiona. Fiona, chooses to pass. Benji now with it. He's challenged by Liam.
Yep.
And I'm going to guess that's a point.
Yeah, it's a point.
Judging where that landed. So Benji now they're laying on. I think the fatigue is starting to show in Zach's team. They are in their 4th quarter straight of playing, whereas Craig's team showed up having not played. Now John Campbell turns. They're looking good now. Sends it over to Benji. Benji now. Boy, he pops it up high into the box. Perhaps Crawford, perhaps Bean, perhaps Fiona. It is Fiona. Fiona now, difficult angle. Tries to send it in off the ground. Collected by Tobias. Tobias steadies himself. Looks straight at Sean O'Sullivan and is able to get it to him. Puts it up and over the bar. Sean O'Sullivan is pulling his team back into it. It's going to be now... It's only a 5-point game with about 6 minutes to go. 5-point game, 6 minutes to go. Liam Jones now runs over. I'm not sure if he'll be taken.
Personally, if I think they can win
If
this,
he'll take the sideline or what?
I think they can win this if they have high intensity.
So
But uh, if they don't play with high intensity, I don't think it's possible for them.
what's
But
it?
if they play with high intensity, I think they can win this game.
I think you could see a 5-point comeback, but time's a wasting. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what
It's
for a
not on their
sideline cut.
side.
That might not be worth wasting the time to do that. Ball into Roan. Roan collects it. She's got it down on the sideline. Hand pass to Allen. Allen does have Chris open in the middle. Decides
Good
to go to
pass.
Sean, who overlapped nicely, and he puts it wide.
Ooh.
Now the puck out, probably going to Bean. Bean wide open on the side, does well to find his opening. Chris M may catch him, but I don't think so. Not with Bean's speed.
He should
Andy
have one.
Bean. Oh, Andy Bean wants a point, and that's
Good.
a point. That's a point by Andy Bean. Well done. Andy Bean is playing for. Don't touch it. There it is. Thank you.
Yep.
You watch and tell me if there's another score.
Okay.
Where are we? Oh, is there a foul?
Helmet, reach across on Sean.
All right, Sean now looking to take his free,
Point.
puts it up and over the bar. That's his 11th point of the game. And it's still a 5-point game if Zach's team can find a goal, but they're going to need a goal. With time ticking, running low. That's a nice step by Doug, heading. And it'll be Tobias who clears it away. But it'll be to Benji, unfortunately. It's challenged by Liam. Liam chasing him. Benji now up, and it goes wide. Goes wide. Sent by Chris Lane. Beautiful ball into Sean. That's going to stay in, so John Campbell will just kick it out for a sideline cut. Yeah, you take it at the 21 if you're on the offense. I mean, you don't have to hit it away from your goal, but I guess that's all right. Sean O. Sean O. Looks like his best target is Will. And he
Point. It's a point.
No, I think that was wide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it'll be John Campbell now. Sends it into Bean. Bean gets the stick on it, but he's challenged well by Chris. This is a good battle here. Bean not giving up any ground. Chris able to get it to his hand, but he drops it. He had it briefly. Now it's massive people trying to get on it. That's Chris trying to just scoop it away from the crowd. It'll be Doug who can't quite get on it. John Kenny now meets up with a group. We're at the next bus stop now, and everyone's getting on. Here comes John Kenny. Oh my, this could be big. Oh, John Kenny, nice goal by John.
I think that's
the dagger right there. Craig's team pulling away, but they're going to have to play winded against the next team. Oh, Roan now knocks it down. Benji with the ball, puts it in low. That's going to be Chris Lane, wants the step. He can't quite get it, but Doug Heading does a good job of knocking it down. Oh, ball goes over to Zach. Zach now sends it in. Will Jackson wants it. He wants Sean too, but he can't quite get it. He does get it to him. Sean now finds the seam, heads to his left, then his right, puts it down low, and into the goal is Sean with a goal. They may need a little more of those if they want to get back into it, but it is only a 5-point game again. But we're in the last minute or so of this match, and I don't know that. Fiona up. Oh, it's wide by Fiona. Chris Lane sends it in. Caught by, knocked down by Benji. Benji tries to get on it, and he has sent it over the sideline. Yep, it'll be a white ball on the sideline. Allen sends it over to Mike Tobias. Tobias sends it right back with a nice bounce pass to Allen. Allen now sending it in. Benji knocks it down. Benji's trying to grab it. He's got it. He sends it in. It'll be John Crawford. Oh, he can't quite get it. This is a free ball into the goalie, but he's got plenty of time. Chris knows what to do with it here. Sends it in. Wants Sean. Sean called for it. Great ball out of the air. He picks it up. But Brady picks his pocket. Oh, and Sean doesn't like that. Brady's got it. Brady sends it in low to John Kenny. John Kenny now with the ball. Stood up well by Tobias. Look at Tobias with his defense. John Kenny now trying to stay in bounds. Sends it over to Andy Bean, who comes to help. Andy Bean is covered by Liam. A little tap on the stick. And Bean sends it to the left of the upright, and it's wide. All right, 21-6. I think we are nearing the last 30 seconds or so of this match. Chris Lane sending it into Chris M. Chris M now solos, collects, puts it into space. Liam will chase after it. He can't quite get it. It's Benji now who has it. Benji sends it into Fiona, who's calling for it. Off her hand and out of bounds. Sideline cut here in the final seconds. What a match. 2 matches we've had so far. Congrats to the captains who have picked fantastic teams. Ball in. It's going to be Crawford who's trying for it. Dade goes down. No, I'm sorry, Will Jackson who goes for it. Sends it into the middle of the box. John Crawford, I think everyone is fine. That is game. That is the end of that game. End of our second game of the night. Beautiful hurling by everyone. Handshakes to all. But it is going to be Craig's team 4-9, Zach 113. On behalf of the Hailstone broadcast crew, I'm going to sign off here. Thank you very much, Leo, for joining me in the booth.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. And thank you very much to Connor F. for working that scoreboard, or working that camera. It was wonderful. Final score, everybody's Team Craig 4-9, Team Zach 113 with the victory. Craig team. So that means that Zach is 1-1 and Craig is 1-0, and we'll be having another 0-1 team taking on Craig, Team Johnny, in just a few minutes. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Come back in about 10 minutes.